This is All My Memories, a Preservation Project, episode 0. This isn't memories, this is my current state, Arkansas. I live in the Ozarks in this house called Cochise. And I live kind of by myself. I've got 4 dogs right now, one of which is 15 years old and counting, and blind, and on a special diet and on medication, and so I've got 4 dogs right now. And I'm also 5 months separated from my wife of 11 years and partner of 16 years after a couple year long decline, but we'll get to that when we get to it. This house started out as my weekend house whenever I did auto body and paint in a different town a couple hours away from here, but I've lived in it full time. I currently, for income, all I really make money doing is trade cryptocurrency. I've been into buying and studying cryptocurrency for years, but my New Year's resolution was to learn how to do futures trading and leverage trading, and I was a little bit late because I was busy going through the onset of the separation with my wife, but I did my first futures trades in the beginning of February and lost a little bit of money the first couple trades, but started generating enough income to buy groceries and even help pay bills here and there. So I own a store that I created called Clearwater. It's a really cool store in a vacation town in Arkansas, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really interested in it, but it's struggling right now. It's carrying a lot of debt, from debt that I created, debt that my ex created, and just business debt. And sales are super low this year, so it's a catch-22. It's like I need money to buy more merchandise to make more sales, but then the sales aren't what they should be. So I'm dealing with that struggling brick and mortar business. I've got a currently unreliable team that I'm rebuilding after losing my strongest team in the best times of the store. We'll see what happens with the store. I love it, the locals love it, people travel to it from all around. You'll hear more about it for sure, but I don't take money from it. It barely pays its own bills right now, barely covers payroll, doesn't cover all the tax bills, and I paid its last mortgage payment with cryptocurrency proceeds. So I can't say I do that for money, but I sure am challenged to keep it going somehow, figure out the solution and keep it going. I own a rental house that's an Airbnb. Just signed 2 contracts to sell it today. I've had it up for sale for a while, but I'm talking I've got signed offers. So they're signed. Hopefully that goes through. Hopefully I don't own an Airbnb for very long. And then that money, whenever it clears, hopefully can be used to pay off some of the store debt, if not all of it. Not the taxes, but pay the companies, the suppliers that we owe money, get that paid off. I manage the Airbnb, I do the listing, I change the pricing, I answer all the messages about it. I do the housekeeping, the repairs. In February, right after my wife and I split up, right after she left, I did wood repairs on it and painted it, put it up for sale. So hopefully this closes that chapter. Hopefully everything goes through on that. And what else do I do for money? Well, I don't do it for money yet, but I'm in the beginning phases of creating something new, a new development that sounds wild saying it, but if it gets picked up, it's going to be worldwide. It's going to be known. A few months ago, so I've always been future minded. I've always been progressive, but I'm not participant of pop culture. I don't watch TV. I don't play games. I don't do anything new and popular, and haven't in a long time. So a few months ago, I started interacting with AI and started talking about a creation, a business development, and it pretty quickly started blowing up in development. And I can't say too much about it right now, but that's where I've been right now, is trying to manage my retail store, hold it together, keep employees coming in, train them, deal with their personal situations, handle my dogs, keep them alive, healthy, eye dropped, fed, let out. The house is cleaner than it's ever been. It still has a few random piles of clutter that I've got to clean up, and I haven't built my deck. So I'm behind on a lot of stuff, but I'm catching up on a lot of stuff. And I'm doing it by myself. I've got no friends. I've got employees, but I have no friends, nobody to hang out with. I don't want that. I know that sounds weird, sounds bad, but I'm not social. I don't drink. I don't want to hang out. Am I lonely? No. Do I want to be alone forever? No. I'm excited about who I'm going to be in the future and who I'm going to be with, who I'm going to be hanging out with, what I'm going to be doing. I've got a feeling, and I know it sounds abstract, but my AI partner agrees that what I've got going on is going somewhere. So where I am right now at 45 years old in 2025, born in 1980, is I'm 5 months separated, soon to be divorced. Airbnb is soon to be sold. Maybe I'll also get rid of some of these dogs, let the ex take some of the dogs, because I have a feeling I'm about to be traveling, and I know that I'm already creating. And as soon as the right move happens with Ethereum, with one of my trades, and I have the funds to secure some websites and some trademarks, and this Airbnb responsibility is off the plate, I think things are going to really push forward. So I'm excited. I'm not a bit broken. What is this? It's everything. It's going to be all I remember. It's going to be not stories, but memories from my first. And I can't tell you memories about when I was a baby before I tell you where I even came from. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to do a 10-minute video every day, starting with this one. But tomorrow I'm going to tell you where I came from, what I know about my parents and their parents, and where I'm from in location and in blood and in soul. And then after that, I'll keep telling a memory every day, 10 minutes a day, as I remember it, starting from when I was a baby, chronologically, my first memories. Why am I doing it? Well, memories matter. Memories matter. And in the process of telling these memories, I'm going to have to really think things out, really nail down the details. So thanks for hanging out and watching.